Hello everybody, Explothinate Maltano here, and today we're going to be checking out the new Josh A album, Blessed 2. Josh A is a Florida rapper, producer, and YouTuber who has put out a total of 6 full-length projects over the past couple years, and now he's on the second of what is now, I guess, a series of albums underneath the name of Blessed. Now, I've always been a fan of Josh A. What he did with the last Blessed album was really creative, and I really liked a lot of the tracks on that. The production overall was amazing, and I think a lot of people can agree that that album was probably one of his best. However, with Josh's last album, Retroland, I started to see some cracks forming. The production wasn't as high quality, and the message was getting a little bit repetitive, and nothing really stuck with me like the original Blessed did. So after another year, Josh has dropped another album. Is it any good? Well, unfortunately, no. In fact, I'd say this is Josh A's worst album to date. Just about everything beyond the first 3 tracks is impressively bad. In fact, I don't think Josh delivers a single hard-hitting line for 11 of the 16 tracks here. Now, a common theme along Josh A's music is that he likes to boast about how he's the only one making legitimate rap music anymore on YouTube, and while it's fine to brag about that every once in a while, here he just shoves it down your throat. Every single song on this album has a mention to how Josh spends a lot of time to make his album sounds right, or how other YouTubers should just leave rap to the professionals about how he hates the rap business. And for the first 2 tracks, I really believe what Josh was saying, because for the first 1/8 of this record, Josh sounds like he really has a passion for what he's doing, and to me it came across as genuine. Past that, however, it really just starts to sound like Josh is just phoning it in. It legitimately sounds like he took antidepressants before recording most of the album. Tracks like No Days Off sound completely lifeless, and others like Trenches, where Josh intentionally lowers the pitch of his voice, sound really awkward, and I don't think that's intentional. It isn't all bad, however. Some highlights of Blessed 2 include Every Night, where Josh A seems legitimately angry about how the YouTube rap scene has devolved into just people being wannabes, and I really enjoyed hearing FaZe Blaziken being called f***ing trash. And towards the end of the album, we have 2 of its best tracks, Chronicles and It's Every Day, Bro. Both of these tracks have a surprising amount of emotion behind them, and it doesn't hurt that they're 2 of the most well-produced tracks on the whole album. I'm even willing to say It's Every Day, Bro was the best track on the album just because of how prominently the Roblox death sound is used. Now, Josh A has a total of 2 features on this album from the fellow YouTubers Jake Hill and Lonely Mailbox, and for the most part they do their job. There's nothing spectacular here, except for Jake Hill's intro to the track Nuketown, where you can actually hear him spitting out his words as he yells. I found that quite enjoyable. So in the end, is Josh A's new album, Blessed 2, any good? No, I really don't think it's any good. There are very few tracks here that make me want to revisit the album, and those that do are not Josh's best. A saving grace for this album is that every single track is well produced. It's obvious that Josh is a great producer and rapper, but I just don't think he showed the latter here. All the beats used here are fantastic, if not amazing, but when you factor in the stale bars, the lack of emotion, the awkwardness of a few tracks, and the repetitiveness of the message, I really can't give this album much higher than a 4 out of 10. I'm a really big fan of Josh A, but I just don't think he brought it here. Maybe if he came in with some harder hitting bars, or stopped talking about himself and his career for longer than 3 seconds, this album would have gotten a higher score. Alright, so what did you guys think of my first music review? I don't really know what to think about making this. I just really like Josh A, and I really like music, and I like rap. And I was just kind of upset that this was the best he could put out after almost a year of not releasing an album. So, yeah, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go check out the album if you really want to. I wouldn't entirely recommend it, though. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you guys soon.